Itchy, itchy, the itch is back. The itch is back. There, the itch. Itchy Boots is back. She's back. I am back. After a several week break, she is back to traveling the mountainous regions of northern Chile, and we're glad to see her back.
So parking sand again, which is nice. And then, very important, my new windshield. I'm super happy with my new windshield. No more tape job and all of that. So that is also all ready to go again. Oh yeah, and then this one is also fixed. I got a new screw.
A new screw?
Yeah, so I can also record.
All right.
So that's why also this couple of weeks breaks that I took came at a really convenient time, because I try to sit out the rainy season a little bit. I think January is one of the worst months, and then February is also still quite some rain, but it's mostly in the afternoons. So I'm trying, by riding in the mornings, I'm trying to avoid that. But my rides are probably also going to be a little bit shorter all the time.
So she said a different kind of schedule. She's going to ride in the mornings, get away from that heat and the rain in the afternoons, because it is summer down there. They do have big storms come up. The other problem is down there too, it's like a lot of dirt roads, gravel roads that become really a mess when it rains. And she said she's going to take an extra day off during the week to relax and put in less hours of driving every day. So, fewer hours. So, yeah, she's regenerated. She looks revitalized, and she's back on the road. And I'm glad, because I was missing my daily itch. Not my daily, my itch. Where's my itch? She's back.
So since it's summer, I thought I would do a video on how do I keep cool in this caravan when it's hot. So a really basic system is figure out where you want to put your caravan or your RV. You know, make the most of the wind. My last campground, I ended up under a tree, so the mornings were actually really cool, and it was just in the afternoons that would sometimes get ridiculously hot.
All right, Traveling Kay is down in New Zealand. That's where she's from. She's a Kiwi, and so yeah, Langscrew was there. Caroline's RV Life. I get all the Carolines mixed up. Caroline's RV Life is down there, and yeah. So I'd like to see a meetup. I wonder if she went to the meetup. I really do. Caroline's RV Life had her meetup there at the Christchurch City, whatever, somewhere there. And it would have been nice if Traveling Kay and you know, the most famous female nomad from New Zealand and the most famous female nomad from America meet. Well, I think some of you might argue with that, but you know, hey, you know, big YouTubers, you know.
Because it really has suddenly become extremely hot. It's around midday today, and yet the sun's baking into this caravan.
All right, and you know, of course, you know that the seasons are reversed, right? Northern Hemisphere is having winter, the Southern Hemisphere is having summer. So anyway, good stuff from Traveling Kay. Speaking of returns, she's
well, hello everybody.
He's back.
I'm here, I'm alive, I'm in good health, I'm in good spirits, but I hear you miss me because I haven't put a video out in the last few weeks. And a lot of people were truly concerned.
Yeah.
What happened to me? And of course, the longer it took me to explain, the more people made assumptions that
yeah, he was hanging out with Itchy Boots during the last few weeks, right? He flew down to Chile. He was in New Zealand. Where was he?
I was just dried up, finished. I didn't have any ideas. I didn't care about my viewers, I'm missing in action, I'm stressed. All these things, none of them were actually true. So let me sort of go over what it is I've been doing in the last few weeks. I certainly have not been on vacation. So again, that rumor, no. That's me excited to tell you.
Okay, anyway, are we on? Yeah, oh, we're on.
I finally got one. I have another trailer and I'm really excited to tell you about it, but it leaves me with another quandary. What do I do with Abner? right now.
Abner's his old A-frame, not a Class A. A-frame, that's it. It's all beat up.
Has it had it? Is it going to go in the scrap heap, or can it be repaired? And so I'm going to have to find, I don't know what the verdict is right now. I'm going to find out. And that will hopefully tell me what my options are for the old trailer. I really can't sell it. Everybody knows what all the problems are.
Hey, but a superstar owned it, you know? I don't know, just the fact that I'm driving around in Slim Potatohead's old vehicle, hey!
I'll buy it so it'll suit me. So yes, there will be a lot more do-it-yourself and how-to-do-it kind of videos.
All right, so he's like Itchy Boots. He's reinvigorated, regenerated, and back on getting ready for a fun 2020.
Revitalized.
Okay, revitalized.
More stuff to follow, believe me.
Wow. Wow. Letters. No Bow Life writes, I don't know how many people can subscribe to people like Nomadic Fanatic and Living Free Mike and hundreds of thousands of other YouTubers that serve no purpose. Like, watch me eat a hamburger or spend your money so it's ridiculous. Misspelled, anyway. I used to like Nomadic Fanatic until I figured out what he was all about. I thought these people were just doing it for a hobby. No, they you know, it's what they call modern day panhandling. Well, I don't know. I guess it's all in the way you see things. I don't know. You know, again, everybody has. It's everybody, whether you're a writer, whether you're a movie producer, whatever. You know, you all have your up phase and your down phase. On your up phase, you get a whole lot of people watching you. You get very popular, and then you kind of like, now what? You know. And I think a lot of the nomads that we watch, that we've been watching for the last 2 or 3 years now here on the camodave channel, which celebrates its 4th anniversary in just a few weeks. You know, and some of these folks have been watching for those whole 4 years, and you're kind of at a point. They're at a point where now what? What do I do now? I've crisscrossed the country up and down and east and west. And yeah, you know, what are they going to do with the rest of their lives? Just continue driving around the country doing your YouTube channel till they're 70 or 80? I don't know. You know, you got to hand it to people that say, okay, I've been there, done that, time for something new. And some of these nomads, you're kind of wondering, are they getting close to that or what? Sue Kelly writes, I'm still not sure what to think of Line Screw, but that was some good video editing. Yeah, he's done that before where he talks to himself. He's like interviewing himself. He likes to do that. Now we got the 4 line screws, you know, 3 in the back and 1. That was pretty good video, yeah. We had Carolyn's RV Life talking about, you know, all the issues with social media that she's having. Jay Edmond writes, some posts on social media to keep in touch with relatives and friends I don't see often. Many times another person's brightens my day. If you see someone is happy and doing well and your first thought is, I hate them, then the problem is with you, not social media. Yeah, she said that. She watches other nomads or other RVers, and they're all beautiful, wonderful, and having a wonderful time, and they're only sharing their good thing. I don't know. You know, people do that. People do that on YouTube. A lot of channels, they only, you know, share the good stuff or talk about the good stuff, and I don't know. You know, some people, I honestly think their channels are more interesting when they have more drama and talk about the negative stuff, like Living Free Mike. I mean, I honestly find his channel more engaging and fun to watch when he's going through some serious downer issues, you know? What's somebody gonna do? I'm almost 40 or I'm 40-ish, whatever, and I don't know what I'm doing, and oh, people aren't watching my videos like I want them to, and I haven't reached the success of Nomadic Fanatic. What do I do? I enjoy that. We hear from Line Screw 1, the real one. You know, we did have somebody here pretending to be Line Screw as Line Screw 2, but that wasn't the real Line Screw. Line Screw 1 is the real Line Screw. He writes, both roads are washed out. It's day 10 of being trapped today. Okay, so there are several Sasquatch resorts. There's a park and there's a ski resort. Both roads were washed out to the Sasquatch ski resort and the park. So yeah, the ski resort, they managed to get another road up there. There were like 500 people stranded up there. They were using helicopters to bring them down. So they're in okay shape now, but the one camper that is still trapped at the RV resort there is still waiting. And he may wait a long time for the Canadian Ministry of Transportation to get that new road rebuilt. It looks like a lot of work. Gail Hedrickton writes, Wayne, RV Prepper Wayne did not go to the RTR this year. He is painting his RV and fixing some other stuff. I think you're right, because I was trying to think of who was not at the RTR. You know, Eric, Mike, you know, RV Rebel Girl, etc., Van Life Sheldon Strauss. A whole lot of people weren't at the RTR this year, including Wayne. The Seeker has some advice for Living Free Mike, who is camping out now at Slab City. He writes, I presume it's a he, Nomadic Fanatic had his tires slashed when he was at Slab City. I would rather live in a dumpster than Slab City. Moose Knuckle writes, Dave, you're going to be the ring bearer for the marriage of Line Screw and Carolyn. It's inevitable. I'll do that. My niece, Katie, who lives in West Virginia, she is a Wiccan, and she actually filed the paperwork in West Virginia to be able to marry people, like Wiccan priestess or whatever. So she could marry them, and I'll be there to be the MC. I'll be the master of ceremonies, and we'll get Aja there, and she can play the music, and we'll have a whole big crazy wedding there for Andy and Carolyn. That would be great. I like it. Yeah, Eric Nomadic Fanatic Texan. That just seems weird. What do they say? The big all hat and no cattle, right? Whatever. Those Texas guys that like to wear the big hats. I don't know, man. Yeah, it just seems weird. I'm back home in Texas for Eric. That just seems so weird. My Doxinator says that I am missing all the drama between RV Davey and Camp Goer 1. Yeah, I have tried to shy away from that. RV Davey is a guy who's, in Arizona, and he's been at the RTRs, and he's a very colorful character, and he does have some serious health issues, and he's had several run-ins with other, mainly female RVers in the Phoenix area, including the most recent one with Camp Goer 1, and there's allegations on both sides, and he's called me up and left me phone messages, and Camp Goer 1 has put up a video refuting almost everything he says. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to get into. But if you want to catch what's going on, go to Camp Goer 1, go to her channel, and she'll fill you in on it. But it's crazy. And finally, Jamaise, and her memories of Slab City. It drove through the slabs a little while back, did not stay. Not what it was 25 years ago. It is a complete S-hole. Most of the weird artsy hippies that gave the place character have died. The rest of the few harmless eccentrics have either left or want to leave. Now it's all meth heads, drunks, violent predators, criminals dodging warrants, garden variety bums, and the mentally ill, with most of them fitting into 2 or 3 categories. You have to have sunk pretty low to want to spend your time there, much less to fit in. Oh man, I don't know. All right, folks. Yeah, I don't know. There still is an oddly eccentric, kind of attractive component to Slab City that we do see in some of the videos. But yeah, the day-to-day grind of living there, I don't know. It'd be nice for a quick visit, but I don't know if I'd want to live there. It would get old really quick, I think. All right, folks, that ought to do it. It is the 10th of February, 2020. Monday, and it's another rainy day here. We get one nice sunny day, and then it rains, and then it rains, and then it rains, and then another nice sunny day, and then it rains and rains and rains and rains. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I don't know, man. It feels like living in Seattle. I thought I moved to North Carolina. I think I moved to Seattle or Portland. It just rains too much. But I guess in the winter, rain is better than snow, right? All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Blog under.